how I make my living. And it's lots of cute animals, and we're almost monetized over there. We need about 16 more subscribers, and we'll hit 1,000. So that's kind of exciting. We've been making videos. When I say we, I mean me and the animals. It's all, I'm the only human. We've been doing that since 2020, so 5 years. And I've been doing the pet sitting and the dog walking since 2017. That's my main gig, but I do this for fun. And so um, today I thought I would just bring you with me while I get ready for the day. I'm putting on my makeup. I look rough right now, but hopefully it'll get better as I get through. And I thought I would just chit chat with you a little bit. I had brain surgery a year ago. Uh, a year ago on March 12th, I had a very large tumor. They tried to remove it. They got half of it. And then I had radiation after that to try and break up the rest of it. And I had a scan about 3 months after the radiation was over and it was unchanged. They said that was normal because it takes a while to start to break up. And I just had another scan. This one I was really hoping would show some shrinkage, but it has not. So I'm kind of bummed. Um, not every day is a good day, but it hasn't gotten any bigger, so that part's good. It's not growing, but it's not shrinking and it's still there. So, I'm going on vacation next week, and then the following week I come back and I'm meeting with the neurosurgeon, and I already know he's going to want to do another surgery, and I don't want to do it. So that's where I'm at. So I thought I'd put on my makeup and take you with me, give you a quick update, and I don't know, but I'll be okay. Um, I'm not having symptoms other than the vision loss that I have. I don't know. I don't want this to be a big downer, and I'm not used to doing live, so I don't even know if I'm doing this right. I don't know if you can see this or not, so I guess we will just hope for the best and put on some makeup. So I've already done my skincare. I've already moisturized, but I haven't put my sunscreen on. And as a dog walker, I've got to do sunscreen. This is the one that I use. It's Australian Gold Botanical. It's a mineral-based sunscreen, so it doesn't make my eyes burn when I sweat, which I'm not sweating this time of year, but it'll come soon. And I put it in the backs of my hands, face, neck, chest. Probably shouldn't have gotten dressed first, but goes on really white. They've got tinted ones too, but they don't have a lot of different colors. So I just rub in. I'm going to put a tinted foundation on here on top of this once I get it all rubbed in anyway. My allergies are acting up, so I've got a lot of redness on my skin today. It rubs in pretty easily. I like this stuff because it doesn't pill when you put your makeup on top of it. It layers well. And it's, I think, SPF 50. Yeah, it's a 50. And it's in it. You can get it at the drugstore for about 13 bucks. You can get it on Amazon, sometimes cheaper, sometimes more. I like to get it at CVS because I usually have extra bucks and coupons at CVS, but you can get it all kinds. You can get it at Target. You can get it at Walmart. It's easy to get and it's not very expensive. And I go through a lot of it because I wear it every day. I even wear it on the days I'm not going out, because the days you're not going out, you end up going out. Especially when you have animals and you live in a condo, you're always going out. Even if you're not going anywhere, you're going to have to take them out a few times a day to walk. So You can see it rubs in pretty good. Now the next thing that I do is my eyes. I'm gonna keep it really simple today. I'm not feeling it today. So I'm gonna use an eyeshadow stick and just blend it out, I think. Well, maybe I'll use a green one. Yeah, I like this one. This one's green. And this one's not, it's not a liner, it's a shadow stick, and it gives a softer line, but I'll line my eyes with it and then I'll just blend it out. And it's not as harsh as a liner, but you still get some little extra definition. And I'll just use this brush to kind of blend it. And I get a little sausagey on the hoods of my eyes, so I put the darker color there to kind of push that puffiness back. And I go under the eye. For the same reason, I get a little sausagey under my eyes. And then I'll clean up whatever falls out when I do my concealer and foundation. I'll do that after this. They are not the same. A little extra. I have just finished 2 months of pet sitting at a client's house, and it is so good to be home. I'm actually really glad that I decided to keep my condo and not move, because in the springtime especially, was reminded how much I love it here. The weather's been really good. I like my neighbors. I like my condo. I feel like home when I come here. I've been thinking about some projects that I want to do, but before I do any new projects, I need to get my credit cards paid down. I have run them up again. I spent way too much time shopping when I was at the pet sitting gig. I was bored, and so I ate too much and I shopped too much. And so that has to stop. Let's see, do we want any more? I don't think. So I got these palettes at the Dollar Tree last week. I think I'm going to use this one. I think I want more green. I don't want to go crazy with the green, but a little bit more. And I'm using this brush. I don't normally wear green, but I thought it would be fun, and I saw a video that said it's supposed to be good with brown eyes, so we will see. Sometimes I do these things, and I have no idea what I'm doing. I tried winged liner for the first time last week, and it took me about 40 minutes to get wings that I could leave the house in, and it was so bad. It was ridiculously bad. Okay, and then I'm going in with this medium shaded green right here. I'm just layering it on top of what I've already done. Oh, that's really green. Well, the pigment's good on this, so that's encouraging. And then I'm going to go in with this lighter shade in the corners and the top. And then I'll blend it all. Haven't blended yet. So the radiation didn't really work, it looks like. I mean, it could still start working. They said it can take up to a year for the full effects. July was when I finished, so it hasn't been a full year yet. And there's part of me that's still hoping that the doctor that called me yesterday was my primary care physician. He wasn't the neurosurgeon. And he's the one that told me there was no change. And I think he thought that was good news. But I don't think he realized that with the radiation, it should have been going down. I was kind of waiting to go in and talk to the neurosurgeon about all of it, but, you know. I don't know, kind of crazy looking eyes here. I'm not used to so much color on my lids. So much for keeping it simple today, right? That's okay. I've only got 3 dog walks today. Got my first one. It's a German Shepherd, and that client has dementia. So she will like anything I do. She can still talk and appreciate things, and she gets such a kick out of my makeup and my clothes since I've been doing my little glow up challenge. She's really enjoyed it, and I've ended up buying her a couple tubes of lipstick because when I first started walking her dog, she always would greet me at the door with red lips. And I noticed the last few months she hasn't had any lipstick on, and I thought, you know, I know her son isn't thinking about lipstick and neither's her caregiver, so sure enough, I bought her some red lipstick and she's been wearing it every day ever since. And it makes her so happy that I was glad to do it. But she always notices whenever I have a new blouse on, or I wear my hair differently, or I put a new headband in. She loves them. She loves the glamour of it all, even if I'm just walking dogs. So I dress up a little bit for her. And I try to enjoy her as much as I can while it's still possible, because I know where dementia's going with her. I had it with my grandmother. So if you're struggling with someone in your family having dementia, enjoy them, especially in the beginning when they're still there. You know, they slowly fade away from you. And you know, some days she doesn't remember my name anymore, but she always knows it's me. And I've been walking her dog for, I guess, 3 years now. And when I first started, I knew that I was kind of there to keep an eye on her too. She didn't have any caregivers yet. But I would take her to the market and the doctor, and her son lives out of town. And so he has hired caregivers. She has full-time caregivers now as it gets worse. But she's still able to live in her home, which makes her happy. And that's all you can do, you know. Take them to the doctor, keep them as happy as possible for as long as possible, and enjoy them. So I may end up looking crazy on this one today. I don't know about the green. I kind of like it, but at the same time, I don't know. Maybe more blending. I think more blending. More blending. Maybe a little less up here. My dog has rolled his ball under the bed. So he's crying. I'm gonna have to help him for a minute. What is it, Bubby? Put your ball under there. Where is it? I don't even see it. I don't see it, Bubs. Nope, you got it too far under there. Okay, go get it. Go get it. It's under there. Go get it. Can you see it? I don't see it. I don't see it. Oof. Where's it? Where's it, puppy? Oof. I don't see it, honey. I don't know what to tell you. Did you find it? Nope. Okay, well, that's all we can do. Maybe it's not even under there, honey. Don't know what to tell you. If you can't see it and he crawled all the way under there, it's not there. Maybe it's somewhere else. Dude. How do we get this back under there? I don't know what to tell you, buddy. It's not under there. He rolls his balls under furniture and then he cries. So, sorry about that. Couldn't find his little ball. Okay. Where were we? Eyeshadow's done, eyebrows are done. Time to get on with it. No, honey, I'm gonna kick you out if you keep that up. You gotta go. You gotta stop it. I pulled the whole thing out. It's not under there. We'll clean that up. Oh, this is what I've been using. I like this. This is the Say Slip Tint, and I've almost used that up. It's real light, but the coverage is decent. So, and it's got SPF in it as well. I like things with SPF when I'm outside all day. I'm not going to be outside all that much today, though. Although, I've got 3 paid dog walks, and then I've got dogs of my own that need to go out a few times, so they'll be going. I'll clean up here. You're okay, honey. Getting better. Makes a difference. You're probably wondering, what difference does makeup make on a channel about making money, saving money, and living life on your own terms? But the better you look, the better you feel. The better you look and feel, the better people treat you. And the better you do at work. The better you do at life. So, this is important. And if you're a dude, you still gotta look good. You know, you gotta get your hair cut. You've gotta clean your shoes and iron your shirts. Dude, it's not under there. You went completely under the bed and it's not under there. I'm gonna put him out. Come on. Come on. Out. Come on. Should have done that before. But, you know, the better you look, you know, they call it war paint. It's kind of like your armor. I've noticed that the better I feel, the more I can handle. And if somebody wants to take a picture or wants you to drop by and you feel like you look good, you're more likely to say yes. And if your boss calls you into the office, you feel more prepared for whatever they're going to tell you. But when you look kind of crazy, you feel more vulnerable. I gotta go take care of him. I don't know what his problem is. Dude, your ball's not under there. We pulled the whole thing out. you find it? If it's not under there, it's not under there. That's all the farther it's gonna go. It's not back there. It's not in here. It's not under there, honey. You can cry all you want, but it's not under there. I can't make it appear. Let him find it. I'm not crawling under the bed to help him find his ball. He's got to find it on his own. I've got a little pimple right here that's healing. Don't get them very often anymore, but I do still get them once in a while. Put a little extra dab of concealer right there. Let that dry down for a minute and then blend it out in a second. At least he's not crying. He found it. Oh, hallelujah. What? Well, don't drop it. I'm going to push the bed back. We're not leaving this bed out. Go on. Fine. Take your ball. Take your ball. And your ball outside. There we go. He should stop crying now. He will just cry and cry and cry, as you can see. The boy found his ball, and he's been kicked out. But he has his ball, so he should be okay now. He's a funny little dog. Okay, I think that's just about disappeared. All right. So that's all that's going on with me. I am going on vacation next week. I'm going to go visit my friend in Texas who's got a farm and a whole bunch of animals. He's got a chicken farm and he also raises pigs. And it'll be like a retreat. I haven't seen him in a couple of years, so it'll be nice to go out to his woods. And just get away for a week. And I'll probably post a video about his business on here, because his business is kind of unusual. And he does really well with it. But it's not something I ever would have thought of, it kind of shows that you can create a business out of something you enjoy doing. You just have to have the idea. So he was in the car business with me for a long time. We worked together and became friends. We met through a mutual friend when I was looking for a job. My friend drove me up to his store and said, Marie's a great worker and she needs a job. And he hired me. And we've been friends ever since. We didn't work together very long. He ended up going to a different store. And so did I, as kind of the car business. But we stayed friends. And lots of color going on here. It's not the simple look I was thinking of, but I think it's getting away from me. But let's see if powder helps. I'm using this one, because why not? Why not add more color? Last thing I need to do is make my face look real dry though. So knocked most of it off. Just kind of set the pimple here. All right. Oh, I forgot mascara. It's easy to forget what you're doing when you're talking your way through it. My eyelashes have gotten so thin. I don't know if it's the aging or the radiation. It's probably both. They pretty much fell out after the radiation, but they have come back. And I know I talk about the hair all the time, but it's surprising what bothers you when you miss it. You know, I always took my hair for granted. And eyelashes and eyebrows and things like that. And you see people get sick and have treatments, and you see them lose their hair all the time, and you think, yeah, well, you know, at least they're okay, or they're doing what they can. In the big scale of things, it's just hair. But it's not just hair. You know, it's your identity. It's part of who you are. It's something that you could count on, and then it's gone. And there's really nothing you can do about it. You know, you can wear wigs. It's not the same. But my hair's growing back, so I'm not going to complain. Here's a hair update. It's better. There's still quite a bit missing here, but it won't stay, but I can kind of comb it over and spray it in place, and it's better back there. But, you know, I don't walk around looking at the back of my head, so I'm not going to worry about it. The front is growing. The back is growing. It's just growing it's growing really slow. And it doesn't help that I have a huge cowlick right where the surgery and the radiation targeted. So that doesn't help either. It makes the hair grow in different directions. And that's one of the reasons I always wore my hair long. It kind of covered up that cowlick back there. But what are you going to do? You know, you play the hand that you're dealt and try to get as much enjoyment out of the day as you can. Weather's going to be really pretty today. It's cold right now, but it's going to warm up. I think it's supposed to be 67 today. 48 right now. Hopefully it's warmer than that by now, because I've got a dog walk here in a few minutes. Supposed to do this stuff before I did the face, but I forgot. What color? Not a red lip day. What's this? This is L'Oreal 254. Let's see what the name is. Everbloom. That sounds good. Let's do Everbloom because I'm wearing a floral blouse. This is one of my favorite colors. It seems to go with my face, my complexion, not be too crazy. It's not too pink, it's not too brown. This is just a dollar store Be Pure lip gloss. You know, the dollar store stuff's not bad. I've been pleasantly surprised by it. So what do we think? Better? I think so. This is the Sephora makeup setting spray. I think it's $9. Added it to my cart so I'd have free shipping, but I've been using it and enjoying it. So what do we think? The green eyeshadow's a lot, but I've only got 2 dog walks. It doesn't matter. Now I'm going to put some perfume on, and I'm going to go walk some dogs. I hope you have a great day. Well, my daughter just told me. My daughter just told me she was watching. Oh, not my daughter. My granddaughter just told me she was watching me live. So, I guess this worked. I love you, Izzy. I'll talk to you later.